adjust your, not television screens, I mean your monitors, I guess.
Or phones.
Yeah, or phones. We are reporting live from Casa de Groves this week.
On a couch!
On a couch. Got a dog with us. This is Pierre Escar Groves. We are the RomeBros. There's a backstory.
That's such a good name. Why have I never heard that before? That's incredible. Escar Groves.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. You gonna
yeah.
see me?
Yeah, see, that's exciting. But yeah, we're the RomeBros, and this has kind of been the episode that you've been waiting for, I'd imagine, party people out there, because we're talking sex stuff. Yeah.
Well, feet.
Oh, feet in particular? Like I
don't think everyone's necessarily into the sexual. I mean, people will go to sex. Who knows? But toe cam right there. We have been asked by our marketing team to discuss the feet pics industry.
Somehow, I feel like that might have been that conversation might have been a bit misinterpreted.
It actually wasn't.
That
one genuinely, I did not.
You didn't have to.
I didn't have to
work
think that at all. No, she
no.
was like, she literally just came to me and was like, "You guys should talk about, feet pics."
Chicks selling feet pics.
Chicks selling because her daughter is interested in becoming a foot model.
Oh, okay.
And she's not on board.
Well, I mean, for obvious reasons, because I'm sure she realizes what the guys are going to do with the pictures once they get them.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? Because it's like, if I just take pictures of, like, my face, and I just put them online and people want to pay for them for some reason, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Right? If I take a picture of my junk, not fine.
If
I take a picture of my feet, right? What makes that not okay?
I don't see the problem with it, honestly. Like, I mean, granted, it is a little, like, immoral if, like, you're looking at it from a religious standpoint, and maybe that might be the gripe.
Does it say in the Bible that you can't jack off the feet?
Well, no, in the Bible, you're not really supposed to be jacking off, man. It's like, they call it spilling seed, you know? Like, so, yeah.
You're not allowed to
you're not supposed to, be wasting it, man. If you're doing that, it's to be making
Wait, what
babies.
if you do it, but you have, like, a jar to collect it?
No, no, you're supposed to be making babies, man. That's the whole point of, like, you're not supposed to do that.
The whole point of religion is to just make babies.
Well, no, that's in religion. The whole point of, like, us being able to do that is to procreate. Like, there's no, you're not supposed to do it just because,
What if it's feet, though? And what if it's not, naked pictures? It's just feet.
Just feet.
Yeah, right. I mean, because if it was
but
like
you're still wasting. You know what I mean? And then too, like, you hear all these guys nowadays. They talk about retention. Like that's a thing where, like, supposedly you're more of yourself, like, in your essence and everything is you're a better you. Like, if you're not, like, wasting.
That sounds like a massive scam.
Yeah.
That sounds like people are trying to sell you something.
I don't know what.
I don't know
sell
what
you
to
what
sell
though?
it,
Yeah,
I don't know.
what, man?
A lifestyle. You gotta pay $5 to watch more of their videos or something.
Oh well, no, I've never.
Bullshit,
yeah, no, I don't ever go for the infomercial life lessons by any means. But no, I honestly, if you're making money like on OnlyFans or selling feet pics, man, there's no judgment on my end.
We don't judge the feet pic sellers. We judge the feet pic buyers.
Yeah.
Because you can get that stuff for free.
Porn is free. That's my
pay,
there's so much free porn, like, everywhere you
so
turn.
Much
yeah.
free porn.
Like, you can't watch all the porn.
I think, like, the reason people pay for the OnlyFans thing is because, like, they feel like they're getting a connection with the person. Like, that's just really bad.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, there isn't a connection there, and you're, like, artificially creating one.
Yeah, and see, that's along the lines of, like, going to the strip club, but in this instance, you don't really have to go, Like, you can still get a little, like you said, connection and a piece of that person, but...
I feel like with the OnlyFans thing, it'd be like going to a strip club, but only for one stripper.
Yeah.
Like, you're going there and you're like, I only want to see this one stripper.
Yeah, or, like, getting a prostitute. But not really.
Nah. Well, I guess it kind of is like a prostitute. You're paying for sexual content, right?
Yeah, and you're paying to get off.
You're just like not getting.
Yeah, you don't get to touch them.
You don't get to touch them. I guess it's cheaper though, right? Probably.
I would hope. Shit, like.
It's more expensive and you only get pictures.
Right. Like.
But you do not have to run the risk of getting an STD.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah.
So you got that.
Or robbed, like if you fall asleep. You know.
They do. I've heard they do that.
Yeah. So.
Never done it myself personally. Yeah. I'm an honest prostitute. Check the link in the description for my bio. That's a joke. I'm not a prostitute.
But if times were hard enough, do you think you could?
No.
No? Like, even for the same sex? Like, you couldn't be a prostitute, like for women, you don't think? If times were hard enough?
No, I couldn't do it at all.
No?
No, dude. I mean, I only last like 4 seconds, dude. I wouldn't be able to do the prostitute thing. I'd be like, they'd take off their clothes and I'd be like, all right, I'm out of here. And the woman's just standing there like, what? You know?
Well, okay. No, I'm not talking about physically. I meant morally.
Oh,
like,
morally?
Yeah, like, you know, it's like...
I mean, like, if I had the stamina,
yeah,
I didn't have to worry about STDs, and I wasn't in a relationship, and it wasn't illegal, then, yeah, I'd probably do it. And times were tough.
Super hypothetically. Like, okay, like, yeah, like, something happens, your house catches on fire, and, like, fucking this Cruella de Vil type lady is driving down the street. You know what I mean? Like, and times are tough, it seems, you know? Like, it kind of lures you into the car. You know?
Pimps me out.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to have a lot of factors.
Yeah. If the stars align, I'm not talking about, like, just breaking into the...
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, I wouldn't see why not.
Definitely, yeah. I know I could.
Yeah.
If I had
the stars to align, you would just do it right now.
Well, no, I mean, you know, obviously, like you said, relationships and, you know...
Illegality,
yeah. STDs, you know.
Those are the main ones.
Yeah, getting
main
robbed.
Downsides.
Yeah, many.
Did the prostitutes get robbed too?
Well, yeah, dude, or like raped and killed, you know? Like, fuck. There's danger for all parties, but yeah, dude, like...
You're paying to rape and kill someone, or I guess you get the money back?
Like most serial killers, you know? Fucking... Who better to, like, prey on than somebody that, you know, most people wouldn't be looking for if they turned up missing, you know?
I think there'd be a lot of people that'd be looking for them.
Well, maybe one or two people.
All their clients would be like, where's Ruby at?
Yeah.
She's usually on the street corner.
Yeah, it's been 3 days.
What's going on?
That's true, but that's usually who serial killers target, are like women of the night.
Then are you like, you're just like a wimp at that point?
Well,
yeah. Like you're not really a good serial killer.
Well, that's usually the people. It's not like alpha male like type dudes aren't really the ones that are out killing people. You know, unless they're in like, you know, the military, you know, or some shit like that. They're not.
It's just like why? Okay. Like, why would you? I guess because like it's like something with your brain. You know, you just want to kill, and so you just do it to like prostitutes, and I guess your justification for it is like, oh, they're not.
It's who you could get like, yeah, either prostitutes or like. Neglected children, you know, that's another big target for fucking...
What?
Yeah, man.
You just, like, go to an orphanage and just, like...
Or, like, just...
walk in there with a knife or something?
Fucking kids hanging out outside with no supervision, you know? Like, fucking... Yeah, motherfuckers... Man. You never watched a documentary, like, about, who's that guy? The fucking, BTK guy? You know, yeah, runaways, like, he killed, like, 19 or 20 young boys, man, like, fucking...
that just boggles my brain. Why young boys?
I guess
like they're easy?
Yeah, dude, like, yeah, runaways, and then, like, he would, like, buy them alcohol and drugs, and, you know, like, befriend them.
They're, like, teenagers at that point, presumably. Right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about, like, you know, 4-year-olds.
Oh, no! Guy murdered the toddler killer. No, that'd be horrible, man.
That's what I thought you were
saying. Yeah, no, you definitely wouldn't. I did say young boys, but like I meant like, you know, in the gay way, you know. I suppose. You know, because that's what he would like fucking, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, but yeah, danger on all levels. You're being a really good boy, buddy. He's usually not. Yeah, he's not just personable.
He's letting me touch him. That's pretty good.
I think it's the camera. I think he's
oh boy. I don't think he even knows it's on. To be honest with you.
No, man. He's. I always tease his mom that he's Native American. Anytime we try to like take his picture, or he's not with it, man. He doesn't like to be photographed.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't appreciate it.
But how does he know what that is?
I doubt he knows that that's a camera. You're right in that instance. But
he has no clue. Yeah. We've fooled him. We're gonna show him the picture of the video,
and he's gonna be upset.
And he's gonna be like, "No, they tricked me.
Yeah, fucking stole my essence." Yeah.
Out of the steal, we got paying royalties.
That's what they say. And of course, I don't like there's no fact check behind a lot of the random facts that I have. But I thought that's why Native Americans didn't like their picture taken, because they feel like it like steals a bit of your essence when you take their photograph.
Okay.
You've never heard that?
I think I have heard that. I don't know if it's true. I mean, obviously, it probably doesn't steal your essence. I don't know if Native Americans believe that. Maybe it's like a very small amount of them or something. I feel like nowadays, I think.
Well, yeah, maybe not nowadays.
Now, but maybe back in the day when we
Yeah.
first saw the photograph, they were like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that's a friggin'."
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was probably very tone deaf of me, man. They're probably like Native Americans out here like,
Hey.
dude, what does he think? It's like 1920? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, if you're Native American, comment down below. Let us know how insulted you are.
Yeah, I will, we'll make it right.
Will we?
Yeah, I'll make it right.
I won't.
Yeah, because, you didn't do anything.
I'm too lazy.
But, yeah, we'll get it together for the Native Americans.
Let me touch your paw. Are you going to lean in? Are you going to lean in? Oh, he loves me.
He's being a good
he's
boy.
leaning in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. And he was growling at me earlier. Oh, yeah.
Progress.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do here on the RomeBros. We make friends.
We make progress. That's what the Romans did.
Yeah.
They progressed society. And just like here on
Through
RomeBros.
philosophy.
Was it? I thought it was mostly through, like, building monuments and stuff.
Well, yeah, they did a lot of philosophizing on the Senate floor, right? Like outside, like the guy.
I don't know. I didn't live in Rome.
Yeah, right. That was the whole like appeal, man. There was like the guy outside giving the news, and people are like debating and like talking.
Okay, I don't ever
like,
want to go to Rome. Sounds like politics.
That's the whole show.
I don't want to deal with politics, man. What
well,
the heck?
not politics in a way, but like just like what is it all for, man? Like, they were the first hippies when you think about it.
They were the first hippies.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard it here first, folks. Romans were the first hippies.
They were gazing into the stars, wondering what's out there, man. They were the first ones, man.
Did you just turn into Shaggy there for a second?
That's what hippies do, yeah?
They just turn into Shaggy?
Yeah, they think they're, free love, man.
Did they get a talking dog?
Well,
and eat Scooby snacks?
We're halfway there.
You have a dog, he's not talking though.
Yeah, that's right, we're halfway there, man. The battles, we're winning the war.
How do we teach him to talk?
They got this, in which we were thinking about it, but it really fucking broke my heart. It was a doodle, actually, that have, like, there's these little pads that have, like, pre-recorded words.
Yeah,
and they learn, and this one doodle was looking at herself in the mirror and, like, realizing that they were a dog and were upset about it because they thought they were a person too, and they're like,
what?
Yeah, she's like, who is that? And then like they're like, that's you, and she's like, I'm a person, and they're like,
no, dude, that's rigged. That's
crushed
me. Dude.
And she was like, medicine, and she's like, why? Sad. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Nah, dude. Like, I've seen people use those things, and I've watched the videos, and I'm like, I think the dogs can know, like, what the word is. So, like, if they hit walk, they know that you're going to get the leash and take them out for a walk.
Yeah.
I don't think they can, like, formulate sentences, though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're there.
I
don't think a dog is going to think they're a human.
There's certain tones and phrases, though, like, he picks up on. Like, I don't think it's, like full, like you said, like, full sentences by any means, but there are
I think it's more just, like, one word or, like, your the tone where you're like you put like an up like
and the cadence in what you say
like
there's certain things like the utensil that you use to clean the carpet with, we can't say that, or he'll go nuts. He goes fucking nuts.
Utensil to clean the carpet.
Yeah.
You get the carpet cleaning utensil out of the
word for his mom's mom, that's another one. He'll go nuts.
Interesting.
Goes nuts. He loves that lady.
Goes absolutely nuts. I mean, the B word, the one that you throw in the yard.
Yeah.
That one was always a big one.
Yeah.
For two of my dogs. One of them, the B word ended with, well, I guess what can I say? I don't know if I can say it.
What?
Like, it's the thing that's in your leg,
Oh, yeah, bone,
yeah. Oh, you can say that one.
Yeah,
and then the other one was the one that ends with an L. That's more rounded. You use like a chuck it,
No, the one you were just talking about, right? Like a ball?
Yeah, okay, I can say ball and bone. My first dog loved bones. So you'd be like, you want your bone? Where's your bone? He would run out into the yard to go find his bone because he'd always leave it out there. He never brought it back in.
Oh, man.
And then my other dog, you would just say ball, You have to finish it. You just have to say bop. And you go,
oh,
sorry.
Yeah, that's it's all right, buddy.
I'm sorry. I was imitating.
He's not mocking you. Yeah, he
doesn't. He would go crazy. Now that one would bring the ball back for you to throw, and he would not stop. He would like run himself to the ground.
Oh man!
If you didn't tell him we're all done, he would go forever.
We're probably gonna take him to the ball field tomorrow.
Oh. Does he like fish?
Well,
did I say it?
No, he likes to run and get the ball. He doesn't like to give it back.
Give it back, yeah. That was the first dog I had. Yeah, he would go and get it, and sometimes he'd like bring it back to you, but he would not open his mouth.
You have to. Yeah, he's one of those.
Yeah, he's one of those. Yeah.
Or you have to chase him for it.
Would not run and chase anything. Although she was small, so she couldn't really fit much in her mouth, other than like toys that you would like tug on. She liked those ones a little bit.
Car alarm?
Sounds like it.
Is that the marketing team outside?
I don't think that's the marketing team outside.
I've gotten a text. They're on the way.
I think they're coming from like the lake.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
I think it's gonna be a hot minute.
Okay, so yeah, on the way is like an hour, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
In case we didn't know, folks, that's why we're here on the couch. Is because next episode we are having our very first guest.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
We are bringing our marketing team on the show.
Yeah.
And they can. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I think we're going to talk about whatever they want to talk about. Really.
Let's talk about language. That was a suggestion.
Language.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's not touch on it here.
Yeah.
It's going to be next episode. Let's go back to feet.
Right. So, like, what else is there to touch on? Like as far as like the morality of it. Like, I think we're on the same page. Arms.
Like, what if, like, is there anyone out there who's, like, into arms and they're like, damn, I need to buy arm picks?
I'm sure there is, dude. Because, I mean, if you think there's guys into,
has a nice look at elbow.
Getting kicked in the nuts, like, how's that a thing? So, I'm sure that there's somebody that's into, like, probably, like, muscular armed women, you know what I mean? Like,
muscular armed women, okay.
Big biceps, because muscle porn is definitely a thing.
I'm sure it is, yeah. But, like, I don't know, dude, it's just, like... for me, like when I'm watching porn, the woman's face has to be in it. If there's no face, I can't watch it. I can't. I'm like, who even is this person?
Well, yeah. I mean, a good face is definitely a plus.
I mean, it's like the only thing that really matters to me, honestly.
I don't know. It depends.
So, like to me, like seeing like a foot pic or like an arm pic or something, I'm just like, where's the face? Like if the face was included, like it was a whole body pic and they just had nice feet.
Yeah.
I might say, hey, those are nice feet.
Okay.
But like, I'm not paying for the feet. I'm not paying at all, honestly.
Yeah.
But
there's no way. Yeah, just
it
a
certainly
foot
isn't going to be the foot.
No. What about like? Is there any one body part? Like, would you pay for like just a face? If you
I wouldn't pay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all free online, but like. If it wasn't all free online and, like, I had to pay.
Yeah, for, like, a beautiful face. Wouldn't that be fucked up if, like...
I mean, it's like magazines.
You
don't even need, like, a porn magazine. You can just buy, like, just any magazine. They're just going to have, like, models' faces in there.
Yeah, that's
like
probably the easiest.
Skincare ads.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you get some good faces, man.
What an easy life if that was your fetish. Just faces. Like, you wouldn't have to... Yeah, you could go anywhere, dude. Like...
I mean, it would probably be horrible. You'd be walking down the street
busted. Torture, all the time. Yeah, just bricked up all the time.
Constantly bricked.
Just
edging constantly.
Oh my god, dude.
That'd be horrible.
Eventually, you would either be immune to it or...
And then how would you ever get off?
Yeah.
You either become immune to it and you can never get off, or you're just constantly getting off.
Yeah. Man.
Hey, if you have a face fetish, let us know in the comments below. How horrible is it? Would you recommend it for people? Would you say never, ever... in a million years?
Or how did you overcome, just being turned on all the time and you could just turn that back on, like,
Yeah, can you just, like, flip like a switch?
Yeah.
Or is it something like when you get in the mood, it turns back on. You don't have control of when you're in the mood, but... What?
We break so many barriers here, because I've never thought face fetishes, man. Like,
it's not a barrier.
If that wasn't a thing, it probably will be. I feel like
it's definitely a thing. There's definitely people that like faces. I like faces. I wouldn't say it's a fetish. I'm not out there being like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like gotta get that.
Know?
It's gotta be the right kind of face.
Yeah, it's gotta be the right one. Like what's we're into any face? There's someone like that out there.
Yeah.
Just like any face.
Just any face. No, but like, because I mean, if with someone with a foot fetish, I imagine they have their certain type of foot that they prefer.
I suppose.
Yeah, so like, yeah, they probably like a nice round face.
But like spanking fetish, it's not like you're like, oh, I prefer certain types of spankings, is it? I guess I want to know. I'm not a spanker.
Yeah,
or a
well,
spanker.
no, I imagine if they're not spanking hard enough, right? Like, you know, that'd be like, you know, fucking...
Oh, do you like start
a
small with
tease.
the spanking? I guess probably.
Yeah, you definitely want to build up to it. You don't just start off with, like, you know, fucking railing a person, I wouldn't think. I wouldn't think, yeah, because, like, you...
Hey, let us know if you have a spanking fetish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let us know in the comments below. Use your throwaway account so people don't know who you are.
One of the sillier fetishes, man. You ever see people that like to watch women just like sit in pudding, or like fucking?
Why do you know this exists, man? Why?
I've been alive a long time, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I've seen the evolution.
Like just a
of
big
porn.
vat of pudding?
No, like they'll fucking just have like a big, you know, like plastic covering on the floor, like not to ruin, you know, their house.
Okay.
And like dump pudding on the plastic and just watch the chick in their underwear just sit in the pudding, or they'll sit in like pies or like fucking.
They're just sitting in it.
Yeah, they call it like smosh or smush.
Do they do anything while they're sitting, or are they
No,
masturbating too?
they're usually in their underwear still. Like they just sit in it and then like kind of fucking slosh around in it, like fucking.
What?
Yeah, dude. There
That's
used to
wild.
be this show.
There's not like a dude that comes in and like after she's all.
No, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. There's no and then sex, like, because that's what you would think, right?
Yeah, that's what I would think. Yeah.
But no, like, there was a show called Real Sex that came on HBO that I was way too young to watch at the time, but I
How can
would
you call
sneak.
it real sex if there's no sex?
Well, it would show different fetishes from around the world, and that was one of them. Call it smoshing. There was this other one where like people would like read poetry, like. But it was like kind of like stripping and reading poetry. Like
Okay, I could see that one, honestly.
Yeah.
I could see people being because like stripping, I love stripping.
Yeah.
That one, if I had to say I have a fetish, that's probably one of them.
Oh, like strippers? Really?
No, well, not strippers, but like just people taking their clothes off, man. Whew, that gets me going, dude.
Really?
God, yeah. That'll get me there, man. Pretty much. Usually that's when I usually stop watching the porn video when they take their clothes off.
It's sort of like, all right,
we're
that's
done.
enough.
That's all I needed. Thanks for that. Yep.
Damn, what do they call? So like on what is it on TikTok? The reveals or when they just kind of
Yeah.
You know, that'd be enough.
Yeah. Well, not that. I probably have to see because like in TikTok, I think they had stopped before there's any nudity, right? Because
Oh.
they have to.
Wow, yeah.
Usually, I like to see the nudity after it. So.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Gotta see the good.
And then just like to see it, like
Or
start to
you
come
get
off. It's like, ah, and it's really everybody's like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
you didn't go all the way with it. But yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I don't know if I would call it a fetish.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, pretty much anything will get me off. Like I said, I have no shame.
That's okay, man. I am not picky when it comes to getting sticky. I
Yeah.
tell you that. Like I, you know, like.
You know, your doggo is doing so good. I don't know where Jennifer and not Jennifer, our marketing team. You didn't hear that. Are gonna sit.
Redacted.
Yeah, editor, cut that out.
Yeah.
You didn't hear that.
Man.
Have you ever seen the Two Girls One Cup?
Mm-hmm.
I
Unfortunately.
have luckily not seen.
You've never seen it?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't recommend it to. I would never recommend that to anybody.
Okay, good.
That is like, cause like you think that like porn can only be so bad, but cause there's no way you would just think that like, oh man, two people would do that. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna imagine someone doing that, and then like yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. I just know that it involves fecal matter. That's as far as I know, and that's as much as I need to know that I don't ever want to see it.
Yeah, no, I would not recommend that for anybody. There's certain like. There's this movie series called Faces of Death where they would show people getting killed and stuff like. I would put it up there with that.
Okay.
Like as far as something that you just like never unsee. Cause
How is media showing people getting killed? That's like banned on all media sources nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah, but we're talking
back in the
like,
day they were just
yeah,
finding
we're
shows
talking
someone
like
getting murdered.
early 2000s. I mean, it wasn't like they were allowed to like. This is like Napster days.
I don't know.
You don't. It was like when artists were like releasing music and then like all of their music were being uploaded on MP3s for free on this one file sharing program. Like you could just download any song that you could think about. Like it would take like a day, you know, but all music was free basically.
Like so all videos were free too? They just were like,
well, not.
Here's someone getting shot to death gruesomely?
I mean, if you were willing to wait for it to download. Yeah, dude.
Why
like,
would someone do that?
Or, like, there was one, they showed a guy falling off of a building, like, and hitting the ground, and, like...
Okay, I mean, that one, I could probably see that happening.
They tied a guy to a couple of different horses, and then the horses ran in different directions.
I mean, did he do something horrible to deserve that punishment?
Like, and, like, fucking Vietnam War footage and shit, dude. Like, it was called Faces of Death. It was, like a anthology series of, like, just random...
Just people getting murdered. Or dying.
Straight up, yeah. Like, or, like, there was another one where, like, they showed a family preparing a delicacy, like, they just murdered a puppy, like, live. It was, like, whimpering, like, just fucking, and cooked it, and everybody's laughing and happy, and, like...
I mean, we kind of do that with, like, cows and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
We don't usually eat it, like, right afterward. It usually gets processed. But...
Yeah, no, they go straight to the...
So I feel like if you're not, if you're just raising a dog for the purpose of eating it, just like, how we do cows and pigs, I feel like a culture could definitely... I don't think that's too crazy. Obviously, I think it would be crazy because I like dogs.
That was heart-wrenching.
If I grew up like I was a 2-year-old and like, for my second birthday, it was a big ceremony to kill the dog, and that happened like every year.
It probably wouldn't be that. Yeah. I guess it's what are they, nature versus nurture, or no? That's like if you're like examining.
I think that's pretty similar here, right? Because you're being nurtured into enjoying the murder of dogs.
Yeah.
Versus we're not being nurtured.
Nature. It's in your nature to do that
to enjoy murdering dogs.
Yeah, because that's all you see. That's your natural.
But that's the nurture part.
I don't know.
Lord of the Flies.
I've never seen it.
It's a book.
Oh.
I think there might be a movie too.
Yeah.
But that's like the whole plot of the book is nature versus nurture. Apparently, I didn't actually read it either.
Yeah.
But we did do a book report on it in like 8th, 9th grade or something. I didn't read it though. I just bullshit my way through that. But that was like the whole, the overarching theme that the teacher would always talk about. They were like, how did chapter 7 come back to the nature versus nurture? And everyone was like, what the fuck are you talking about, lady? Yeah, that was...
Man.
So if you're interested in learning more about nature versus nurture...
Lord of the Flies.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah. Or, have you ever...
There's no flies in the book, by the way. Disappointing.
Isn't it about, like, kids? Like...
It's about kids that get on a deserted island, and then they go back to their, natural way, and they, like, end up killing each other, I think, or something. Oh, I kill, like, one guy in, like, a horrible, like, freaking ceremonious way, or something. Again, I didn't read it, so... it could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, I mean, you passed a book report, so, like...
I don't know if I passed it.
Oh,
I bullshit my way right through it, man. Yeah, they were just, like, they gave each other nicknames or something. And, like, one of them was the leader, and, like, they tried to overthrow the leader, and... I don't know. I don't know what the moral was. I don't even know if they ever got rescued. I don't remember.
Ah, damn. So they just got left out there, huh?
Maybe. Maybe they got rescued and they were brought back into society, and it was, like, hard for them to come back. But, yeah, it's a book out there. It is a book.
I wonder if they did turn it into a movie, or at least an audio book. I don't have.
I want to say it is a movie.
Yeah.
I want to say that it's also.
I know I've heard of it.
But it's like they don't mention flies at all in the book. It's like, why are you going to call it Lord of the Flies? And then, like, there's no flies.
Maybe the kids are the flies.
But one of the kids is, like, the leader. There's not, like, some other guy who's, like, ruling over the flies. So I guess, like, a fly is a Lord of the Flies, but, like, they don't act like flying. Like, they're all... They have, like, a system. They're actually quite civilized in the book. Like, they, they give everyone jobs. They say, hey, you do this, you do that. I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to dictate things. We're going to, get out of this or whatever. Like, flies don't do that. They just fly around and fucking do nothing. They just, like, land on stuff and puke and eat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand where the title came from. Hey, let us know. If you ever read the book and you understand the title, comment down below. I didn't get it,
the flies? Like,
was there a part at the end where they, like, were eaten by flies or something that I didn't read because I never read the book?
Oh. Huh.
Maybe I'm, like, missing, like, a small section at the end that involved flies.
Are you stuck, buddy?
No, I think it's just uncomfortable. It's adjusting.
Well, folks.
Are we, took a time real quick.
Yeah, it's 1:09. I don't know when we started this one.
Bro, we got plenty of time, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're about halfway through.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep plugging along.
We're going to keep going along with,
We're still talking, fetishes, yeah?
Fetishes, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, feet is, like, is that one of the most common ones, or is that just, like, the one that, like, baffles the people who aren't into it. You know?
I no. Well, there's way more like confusing fetishes than a foot fetish, but
like the foot fetish is like the most common one that baffles people who aren't into weird shit.
Yeah, it's popular right now, I think, because like anime is kind of popular right now.
Does anime have feet?
A lot of people that are into anime are into feet. I've found.
Are they? Is it like because the anime has feet? Do you think? Or?
I think. Well, no, because like not especially like I'm really more into like the battle anime, so I don't. There's not a lot of feet in it, so I don't know. Like if the slice of life, easy for me to say, anime, like show off a lot of feet or not. But I've found that if like especially like in other media like fighting games and stuff like that, if you're an anime fan, there's a good chance you got a foot fetish. If not foot fetish, then like tentacles.
Well, yeah, tentacles and anime definitely go together like two peas in a pod.
Yeah, and that's way weirder than a foot fetish.
Do you think tentacles is weirder than foot?
Yeah, dude. If you're into like tentacle action, like that's gnarly.
I don't think that's that crazy. I mean, they're like an arm and a dick at the same time.
That's nuts, man.
Uh-oh. Well,
yeah.
Folks, we are going to go on a brief pause here.
Yeah.
Looks like our guests have arrived.
Yeah, we're going to be
right back. We'll continue this episode, though.
This is going to be a good one, then. Yeah, but I don't... Well, so we left off on tentacles, right?
Yes, we left off on tentacles.
All right. But, yeah, I honestly, like I said, that's way weirder than feet, if you ask me.
I would say feet are weirder than tentacles. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think feet or tentacles? Which one is weirder?
Because, I mean, like, feet are, like, actual parts of, like, real people.
But it's feet, man. Like, they're gross. I mean, they were in socks all day. They got, like, the gook between the toes that you gotta get out in the shower. What are you giving me that look for?
They don't have suction cups. That, like,
I mean, I suppose. There's some tentacles that doesn't have the suction cups, though.
I don't know, man.
I mean, feet smell like fish, too, man. You can't be pulling the smell out. Feet might smell worse than tentacles. You don't really get to smell it when you're doing stuff like that, so.
I feel like that's a pretty tough sell. I don't know. There's definitely weirder stuff out there. There's clown porn. That's a thing.
What? I mean, obviously it's a thing.
Yeah.
But clowns.
Yeah.
Like, do they honk in the middle of it? Like, every thrust is a honk? Do they, like, squeeze the nose in the middle of it or something?
I mean, it's just blatant curiosity. I honestly, yeah. To all of the above, man.
Can you say that from experience?
I've seen it. I'm not gonna. I can't tell a lie. I've just curiosity, man. I had to know.
I mean, honestly, if I saw a clown video as I was scrolling, I would at least watch the preview of it. I don't know if I would click on it.
Cause like
I would at least watch the preview.
But it's such a rabbit hole though, cause like Harley Quinn, and then suggestions after that. Sometimes leads you down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. Dude, that's one of the things that I don't like when I'm browsing the websites. It's like you'll go in and you'll see a video and click on it for like one thing. Like maybe you think just the girls in it cute. What they were doing wasn't really cute, but you could look past it. Right? But then all the recommendations for the next week are just that horrible thing that you didn't like. And you're like, I clicked on it for the girl.
It's like, why you're here, you perfect, deviant piece of trash.
Yeah, I know.
That's how the website treats you.
Not a fan of that. Don't like that.
They definitely do.
Yeah, that's always annoying.
Yeah.
Always pretty bad. And then you get like stuck in it because then you can't get out. And then you're like stuck in every single video. It's just like, one of the horrible things that you aren't really too into, but like, don't mind too much and you can look past it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always horrible.
Always a horrible experience.
It's okay, buddy. I'm here for
you. Hey, man. You're doing great, actually. This is going a lot better than I thought it was going to go.
I think the viewers are going to love the doggo.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be a back by popular demand type deal.
You think it will bring him? You think I'll have to come over here? Because this was a pain. That thing is so heavy, by the way, my computer.
I would imagine, yeah. That looks like...
It was way heavier than I thought it was.
It looks like an engine.
For those that don't know, I haven't seen the other episodes. We usually record at my place. And we are here at Big D's place today for our guests. And I had to bring all my equipment over. And my computer is just way heavier than I remember. I haven't moved it in like a year. And I was carrying it out to the car. And I had to like take a break and set it down like 3 times.
Damn.
Because I had other stuff in my other hand, so I was only using one hand. And like, I'm kind of wimpy. I'm not too strong. If I had two hands, I could easily carry it. But with one hand, by the handle on it.
I mean, it's pretty hefty. I'm not,
Yeah, it's definitely hefty. Cause like I got my laptop, and it's like I can like wing my laptop. I got frisbee. Like that thing, I couldn't even throw it like 3 feet. It's insane.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's So if we do another episode with the dog, either we have to bring the dog to my place, which is probably a terrible, never gonna happen idea.
It might be. I mean, your neighbors probably wouldn't like that. I'd imagine.
Well, I mean, if he's laying down doing nothing.
Well,
I don't know. We have to move my equipment anyway to my living room, right? There's no way we could fit him in my room, in the current setup, right? So I have to move my equipment anyway. I may as well just come over to your place.
Yeah, and I don't think like he's chilling here, but like if we were at your place, I don't think
you don't think he'd be chilling.
I don't think he'd get comfy.
Well, it's probably not likely to happen too often unless we have another guest that needs to come on and we need the couch.
Yeah, and his mother out of town as well, so that would be a factor.
It has to be both. You don't think you'd be able to do this with?
Maybe
your wife
she was
here?
like hanging out at her dad's. Maybe I don't know.
What would be the problem?
Just like her not wanting to be on camera. Probably.
Okay. But like she couldn't just like go do stuff in her room or something?
I don't know.
We'll cross that bridge.
We'll find out. We'll know because like she usually listens to the episode back with me, so we'll find out.
I mean, are we planning to maybe have her as a guest at some point too? Perhaps?
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
That is the hope.
Yeah. Well,
hey, let us know if you want to be a guest on the show in the comments below. We'll hit you up. What are you laughing at?
Well, because, I mean, depending on who it is, man, I'm just not going to invite anybody that takes you up on that time.
Well, we can, like, call them, we can, like, schedule a time, be like, hey, we're recording this time, we'll call you, and we can just call them.
For screening.
And that way they're not, like, in front of us, and they don't have, the chance to stab us or something.
Yeah.
I know you're really concerned about that, and they're just people stabbing you.
That's a real possibility.
I don't know, man. I guess I grew up in too safe of a neighborhood, because that was,
you did? Yeah,
it's not a thing.
People are nuts,
where
man.
I'm from. Not a thing at all.
People are crazy.
The child work.
Oh, was it the BTK? Isn't that the guy that used to kill like the young teenage boys? Was it? It wasn't BTK. Was it? It was a serial killer. It was a famous serial killer. Gacy. Okay, yeah. He would kill young boys, man. Yeah.
See, I was never exposed to this as a child.
He'd be like, "You want to go to this rock concert?" And then kill him.
But like when we were saying young, we're talking like over the age of 13.
Yes.
See, I'm so young that when you say young, I think like under the age of 10.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
I forget, That,
yeah.
There's a bit of an age gap.
A little bit there. We'll just have to get used to it. Then I'm not young anymore.
No.
What was I ever young to begin with, really? That's the question.
Yeah. That's the real philosophy.
Were you?
Yeah,
let us know. Comment down below. Were you ever young? Or are you always just trying to chase the newest thing? To stay hip and cool. Do you think we can have the dog jump off the couch? And then for this episode we can say dog jump off couch philosophy?
Oh, there's not enough room for him.
Damn it.
He's a big boy.
That would be so good.
Well, maybe that way.
You think you can do it?
Is there a ball in view anywhere?
See his Bones, his toy that he brought.
Yeah.
Squirrel.
And if the blinds were open, if there were an actual squirrel, he'd jump off the fucking couch.
That would be pretty great.
Well, I mean, I guess if I got off the couch, he'd jump.
You think he would?
Yeah.
Here, let me do the time real quick. See if we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, a nice little bow. That way I can see if he's got it.
You want to do a short episode this time just to get the guests on?
I mean, it is. I'm sure it's kind of awkward for them.
Probably.
Yeah. So,
you can hear them laughing in the corner there. Probably. All right, well, we're going to wrap it up, folks. The next episode might be a little bit longer, or maybe we'll do 3 medium-sized episodes here at Big D's place. We don't know yet. We'll figure it out, but always remember...
Dog jump off the bed.
Dog jump off the couch.
Oh, come on.
Come on, buddy. You can do it.
You gonna jump off the couch?
Come on.
You gonna jump off the couch? Come on, buddy. Jump off that couch.
Jump off the couch.
You got it, buddy.
Please?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of wires here, though, so if you did, it might be bad. All right. No
Dog jump off bed. Philosophy!